Okay, hello everyone. Uh, in this video, I will walk you through how to establish, how to use live share for doing online collaborative coding. Okay, so in this activity, you are going to continue the tutorial one, the one that you did in our last meeting. But this time you want to continue from program number 3. You straight away go to program number 3. And obviously you may want to refer to the previous video about the basis or the best for the solution of program number 3. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so as usual, you are going to conduct this activity in a collaborative session. uh, I will split or I will arrange you into breakout rooms. This time I might be arranging each room to have 4 or 5 members. Okay, so as usual, please introduce yourself in the room, and then after that, you want to turn off your webcam. Okay, so uh, uh, this session or this activity is supposed to be the same as you are already familiar from the last activity, last tutorial, whereby you are doing in collaborative way. But this time you also want to allow your all members to interact directly to the code rather than just the main member like the one you did in previous activities. Okay, so for that purpose, we are going to use tool called Live Share that comes with l- uh, that is an extension in Visual Studio Code. Okay, that allows you to do collaborative code, collaborative collaborative coding. That means everyone can do coding at the same time. Okay. Okay, now let's get started. I will walk you through. First of all, I will walk you through what the activity you will be doing. Basically, you will be doing program number 3. Okay. This is about the same. You are going to display a circle, display 2 circles, moving from one side of the screen to the other side. Uh, 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 However, for this program, or you also need to add some additional features. These are 3 features that you need to complete within this session. Okay, then uh, uh, we are going to use we are going to establish connection with lab share for the collaborative coding. So you can get this PDF file from e-learning. Okay, the script of this tutorial you can get from e-learning. Okay, now let's get started. So okay, so uh, in live sharing, there are two types of users. One is the main user, or we can call it host. There is only one host for a station. So in your case, for each room, you need to establish one connection, and then there is only one host in each room. And then the remaining members will be the collaborators. We call it collaborators. So for demonstration purposes, in this video, I already set up my environment here. I'm working on 2 machines, dedicated machines. One is a laptop, my laptop. Okay, this is my host screen, the one that I'm currently running on or working on is the host screen. Okay, I'm going to use this laptop to be the host, and then I will establish a session, a live share session. Then I will invite other members or collaborators by sending them a link. Okay, so I can start with. Okay, by the way, in order to I forgot before I forgot in in order to use this feature, obviously you need to install VS Code. But I believe you can also actually interact directly if you're familiar with Visual Studio. Okay, not Visual Studio Code, but Visual Studio. You can also join the session from Visual Studio. But I recommend it is better to use the same environment. Okay, I mean, uh, you move on to Visual Studio Code. Okay, although you are already installed Visual Studio, but I recommend you to install another Visual Studio Code. Okay. Okay. The first requisite of Visual Studio Code, and then second prerequisite is the extension. You must also install the extension. Okay. You can go here, the waffle icon here. Okay, and then you search for live share. In my case, I already installed live share. Okay, the live share comes from Microsoft. You just install that one. Okay, when you install, it might be taking some times because it's quite I think slightly huge for installer, so you need to wait for for a moment, okay, to complete the installation. Okay, that one the second requisite. The third one, you must have an account. Okay, so Live Share only accept account from Microsoft. Okay, so including uh, GitHub, because GitHub is actually part of the Microsoft network, because GitHub has been bought by Microsoft. I believe you can also use your account, your student account, the one that you use for your email. I believe that alias live.utm.my. Because if I'm not mistaken, that account is registered under Microsoft network. Okay, Microsoft system. But in this case, uh, I prefer to use GitHub because I think everyone nowadays must have a GitHub account. Okay, uh, GitHub is one of the, I think the one of the largest uh, repository for coders. Okay, so you if you don't have a GitHub account yet, then this is the time you need to register one. Okay, you sign up. You go to www.github.com and then get an account from there. It's totally free. Okay, then what else? Now I can get started to this is the icon. If you have installed LiveShare, you're supposed to be getting this icon, LiveShare icon. Okay, so in order to use this feature, all members, all users must run VS Code. Okay, last time you only the main member, right? And then the rest are only uh, talking over the network. Okay, you instruct the main member to write the code. Okay, but this time you need to write on your own. You can write directly from your VS Code. Okay, so you simply now I am on the host screen. I need to establish a connection or a session here. I simply click on. So in my case, I straight away get this screen. But if this is your first time logging in, then the system will ask you to log in. Okay, yeah. At that time, you need to sign in with your uh, GitHub account. In my case, because I already use this machine for signing into GitHub, so it didn't ask me again. Okay, this time. Now, once the connection established, it will copy the link. You're supposed to be getting the link. If you don't get the link, I believe you can go here, this button. If you go here, the top, what is it? Top left corner. Yeah, this is top left corner. You see, this is two buttons. this is actually the link button. If you forgot the link button, you can simply copy this, but we don't have to do that anymore because just now the system has pre-copy for us. Okay. And then if you want to sign out, if you want to sign out from this session, then you just click on this no entry no entry icon. Okay, so once you get the link, you need to share this link to your trusted members. Okay, you can share by any mean, via Telegram, via email, and so on. But I believe this currently you are running on Webex, then you can use the Webex chat. Okay. So I assume I already sent because in this demo I didn't open my Webex, but I assume you already sent via the chat. Okay. Now let's take a look uh, from the collaborator perspective. Okay, so next I will switch my video screen to the collaborator screen. Okay, so this is my collaborator screen, the other PC. Basically it is a ultra wide screen. Okay, so I assume we already get the chat, the link via the chat. There are a couple of ways of opening or joining a session. Okay, one way is, of course, first of all, you need to get the link first, okay, via the chat or via email and so on. Then you can join the session directly from BS Code. That means something like this. I open a BS Code, okay, and then I can straight away go to the live share. I supposed to get the same UI, but this time I'm going to join rather than share. Okay, and then in my case, because I already copied, and then you copy your link here. Okay, and then press enter. Okay, by the way, I have two different account here. One is for the host, the other one for the collaborator. Okay, we can have multiple collaborators at the same time, but only one host. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this is the experience from the collaborator. Okay. This is so as you can see, again, if the collaborator, I think if the collaborator wants to disjoin, you can simply go here. Okay. Click stop the collaboration. Okay. So this is basically uh, we are running, okay, we are running uh, uh, a program locally. It is different. You might be thinking, why don't we simply use Webex? Okay, you can also do online collaboration by straight away from Webex, right? Provided both parties or all parties are using Webex desktop, not Webex web. Okay, so in that situation, the presenter in this case is the host. He or she can allow the collaborator to take control over his or her machine, right? So, but what is the difference here? Okay, the difference for this operation is basically you are sharing the same PC. Okay, you are not fully utilizing your local PC. So that means you need to have very good network. Okay, because uh, you you are sending or your traffic directly to the host. Everyone is sharing the host machine. Okay, but the way live share works is basically everyone is using their own uh, machine. So that's why you need to open BS Code. All members must open BS Code. So we have basically tested this in my other classes. It seems it works very well. So it's supposed to be working, but that one is for different language. So this is we try for C++ and also using the graphic. Okay. Now, so let me show you the experience from side by side. So currently we are in Collaborator. I'm working on the Collaborator screen. Let me uh, go back to host screen, or I will show you side by side screen. Okay. On the left side, okay, on the left side is the host screen, which is my laptop. On the other side is the collaborator. Okay, as I mentioned just now, you can have multiple collaborators in a session. Okay, so uh, we don't have to worry about for the host, right? Because host can do everything, because the host owns the code. Let's take a look what the user experience looks like in the collaborator side. Okay, so now I'm currently typing in on the uh, collaborator screen. Okay, as you can see, the response is immediately. So uh, uh, the all members that are joining in this session will see what other members is doing. Okay, you can think of like you play games, right? You are playing games in a team. So everyone is attacking your enemy, right? You are seeing, yeah, it's basically almost the same concept, but we are not talking about enemies, but we are talking about code here. Okay, so now the question: can we run what the experience looks like for debugging and running the code? So if we run this, okay, now I'm going back to the host. Okay, I think I need to make it host. It's supposed to be okay, right? Because yeah, this is just normal experience. You are running on your own machine, so I can run. I can run my code here. Oh, by the way, I need to make sure, as usual, you need to make sure graphic program. Okay. And then, by the way, you want to make sure both or all parties must have the same configuration. So, for example, you cannot use something that different. Like if you install MingW with my setup, you need to use all members must use the same setup. Okay. So this is the experience from the host. This is normal. Okay, so this is the result. So how about the okay, how about the collaborator? As for the collaborator, I will switch that. The collaborator, okay, I think I need to move the collaborator screen a little bit higher so that you can see what. Yeah, you can. Okay, let me. Okay, so let me. Okay, so as you can see here, although the program is running on the host machine, but the collaborator cannot see the result. This is one of I think the lab share need to work on because uh, to tell you the truth about this tools basically is designed for web technology. Okay, uh, it is meant for the web, not for other languages. But here we try to make use of it. Okay, in technology, you don't the way you share your output is by sharing server. So that means the host will, besides hosting the code, the host will also establish a web server, and then the host will share the web server. So everyone will go to the live share session and also the web server. So everyone can see the output at the same time. But that is not the case for other languages like C++. It is not basically designed for C++, but we still can we still can do some other stuff like do debugging and also running. You press running from here, but the running is not done on the collaborator, but it is still running on the uh, host. Okay, as you can see here, for the collaborator, we cannot see any output. Okay, there is no output in the collaborator. We don't see that here. Okay, but when I go back to the host screen, okay, I need to go back to the host screen. So what happened? Currently, actually, the host screen is running. Is currently running. So the way to work around for this issue, basically the host will also need to share his or her screen. So in this activity, it's supposed to be okay because you are in a WebEx. So the host need to share the screen so that everyone can see the result. So the collaborator still can run. He still can uh, press F5, but the running or the output will be shown on the whole screen. So I think let's take a look. Okay, I try to stop this. Okay, and then I think it's better for me to open side by side. Okay, to show the screen side by side. Now I'm going to the collaborator screen. Currently I'm working on the collaborator screen. Okay, now let me try to press F5. Okay, so it is running, but it's it doesn't run on the collaborator. The collaborator only actually instruct the host to execute. Okay, then we get an error here because here I think I need to stop here first. Okay, and then on the on the host, just now I forgot to change the debug mode from console to graphic. Okay, now I'm working on the collaborator screen. I need to change this to graphic. Okay, let me try again and then run by pressing F5. Okay, uh, so as you can see, the uh, we were pressing F5 from the collaborator, but it doesn't run on the collaborator. It runs on the host. Okay. Uh, another things that you can do from the collaborator is, I believe you can also use debugging, meaning that you perform debugging operation like uh, hopefully you know how to debug your code. So for example, I want to put a breakpoint here. Okay, now I am on the collaborator screen. Okay, I'm putting here. If you can see here, I put I think I need to put. Let me. I will close this. I put my. Yeah. Let's let us put here. Okay. I can go here. Actually, that one is what we call breakpoint, which is you can find from, I think this one. Yeah, this one, toggle breakpoint F9. Just now I was using my mouse by clicking on here, or you can simply go to the line and then press F9 over there. Okay, now uh, we try to do debugging from the collaborator. Okay, so I can simply run it again by pressing F5. Okay, so I'm switching to side-by-side screen. Okay, and then let's take a look. So as you can see, so this is actually currently run on debug mode. So uh, now the program is stopped at the same line. Okay, and then you can start continue debugging by, as you can see here, there is a button to step over, step into, and so on. Okay, by the way, debugging, beside writing code, debugging is one of the skill that a coder must have. You need to get familiar with debugging processes. So from time to time, we don't have dedicated lecture on how to debug, but from time to time, I will show you how to debug by. That's why it's very important to use modern IDE. I believe you have this feature on the deb C++, but it's not really convenient to debug on deb C++. Uh, in BS Code, it is much better, a way better than deb C++. So I can see what is C1. So by go to here, everyone can. I believe this one can. Yeah, the collaborator, the host can check what is the current result. Again, for the collaborator, okay, now I am on collaborator. I can also check what is actually the current value for C2. So meaning that all members can do the debugging at the same time. It seems like everyone is working, sort of like you are working on the same machine, but you are working in different location. Okay. So I believe the working principle for this kind of technology is similar to like game. Okay, when you play game, everyone is playing the same game. But what happened actually, you need to download asset for each participant. Before they start gaming, all machine must download the asset, and then once you start do the gaming, what happened actually, although there are movement on the email on the characters, right? But you don't send the character, but you send is basically just messaging. You message between machines. So it works the same principle here. Okay, because we are running our own local resource here. The collaborator is using his or her local resource, BS Code. The same goes to host. But what happened behind the scene, when we do something, BS Code or LiveShare basically just sending sort of like message. So that's the best I can tell you regarding how this technology works. Okay, that's why you may notice is way smooth than doing collaborative directly from Webex. Okay, so just now, how the collaborator possible to remotely do debugging. Okay, uh, that one is only possible if the host allow it to do so. So okay, let me go back to the host screen. Okay, now it's better to stop the host screen, the debugging here. So both parties will be stopping the debugging, and then I believe you go here, go to the settings. Okay, find settings, or by pressing Control comma, and then let's check a live share debug. There is supposed to be an extension. What was that? Uh, the uh, Something like allow debugging. Okay, let me check. Where is it? I think allow. Is it allow debugging? Live share. Yeah, debug. No. Live share debug. Yeah, I think this one. Allow breakpoint everywhere. No, not that one. So let me check. With Oh, I forgot. It's supposed to be in one word. Live share. And then this one, live share, you're supposed to be and then check for debug. This one, okay. Live share allow guests to debug, allow guest debug control. So by default, this is disabled. You need to click, okay, to turn on this option, okay, to allow the collaborators uh, uh, asking the host to do run or debug remotely. Okay, so yeah, uh, if not, in fact, you don't have to worry about it, because if it doesn't work, live share is basically quite intuitive. It shows you the message, something like, okay, as the collaborator wants to debug, do you allow it to do so? So you can simply to make sure this one to be turned on. Okay. Okay, just now I was walking you through regarding how to establish a live share connection for doing online collaborative coding. So I hope you can use this uh, configuration, or use this setup for doing your activity. Okay, you need to complete your program number 3, uh, and then I think that's all I want to talk about in this video. Okay, bye.